Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Karen. I also go back after Emerald, and this evening I thought I would do an unboxing for you guys. Now, this unboxing comes to us from Diamond Art Club, okay? And I've got two kits to show you today. They're both a reasonable size, as you can see. They're both from a release, not last week, but the week before. So, and to start off with, I'll go with this one. So, I'll get this out of the way. Now, as you can tell by the boxes, they're both square. You can tell by the colour of the box, they are both blue. And this one I have here is Afternoon Tea by Art by Julia. Okay. A bit of a close-up. Okay, this one's a 23.6 by 29.5 inch, or a 60 centimeter by 74.9. Okay, and you got the details on the side as well. 72 colours, if it will focus. Thank you. Included. So 72 colours, it's got 2 ABs, 1 frosted and 3 fairy dust. Okay, 72,541. Okay, so I'll go through very quickly with the toolkit. Most of you guys by now, if you've seen a Diamond Art Club before, you would have seen the toolkit. So I'll do just a very quick overhaul. I won't bore you to tears too much. But you've got a pen there. Okay. It's got a thin 4-placer on the end. Okay. You've got a bag of baggies. You've got the large tray, stackable tray. Then inside the tray, you'll have a pad of wax. One of the heart-shaped waxes you get, and you get a 7-placer as well. Okay, most of us have seen them all before. If you want to see a kit at any point, you can always go back to one of my other unboxings. I'll go into a little bit more detail on one of them. Okay, so we have the kit. Okay, it's got its own branded dust bag on them. Some people do keep hold of these. Some people don't. Pop it over there for now. And then we have the little legend. Okay, I'll go into that as well. So, just opens up like that, and inside you will also find a trading card or a treasure quest card. Now these are like a secondary reward program for DAC. So this one is a bronze, which is the most common one you can find. They go up by 4 different colours. I'll keep that there just so it doesn't focus on my table. But anyway, you got the 4 different colours. I suppose you've got bronze, which is the most common. Then it goes to silver, then gold, and then black, which is the most rare. And what these do is you get a certain colour combination, and then you can redeem them on the back. So you can see there it says bronze. You have like a different border on either side. When you get ready to redeem them, you go to that QR code there. You scratch off that code above it, and you can pop it into the website, and then it will let you redeem all your codes, and you can get gift cards and even a custom. If you're lucky enough to get a custom, you've got to get a certain number of cards, certain colour combination of cards to be able to do so. But that is absolutely adorable. It seems as if it doesn't want to focus on the front of it, does it? There you go. How adorable is that? All different shades of purple. Okay. Put that to one side, and then in here you have all your bits and bobs. So you got your tips and tricks, you got your Facebook group there. Once you've made your first purchase, you can scan in there to join the group. You got step-by-step instructions. You got a 20% off your first purchase using the app there as well. You got your cook contents down there as well. And then this is your legend. See, you've got Afternoon Tea by Julia. Got your diamond art clad do what makes you sparkle, and then on the back you've got your start and end date. You've got your image there, and you've got all your details. If it will focus, you've got all your details down there as well. Now all of these on here are stickers. So all of these here are all separate stickers, so you can put them in a logbook. That's where you go. You can put them on your storage containers if needed. And then these here are all your 72 colours. If we go all the way down to the bottom, you can see there it's got 2 ABs. So you've got 945 and 5200. That M is what is your frosted drill is. Now that is a relatively new drill for DAC. It's only not long been out. It's only been around for about a month or two. A couple of months I'd say. I'll see if, when we go have a look at the colours, I'll see if I can find it and show you. And then those Z crystals, I keep saying crystals. Not crystals, they're drills. But those Z drills are your fairy dust, okay? So if I can find them, I'll point them out and show them to you guys. I'm not going to inkit all of the colours. I'll just show you the general palette that we got for them. And then you've got your main bit that we're going to see today. So DAC has a patented canvas called tarpaulin. So it's very soft, very velvety sort of style back. And you've got scalped poked edges to prevent it from fraying. Okay, and then in here, that's one side here, you have your colours. So it's a very sort of purples and peaches and pinks in there. This is so cool. I can't see any of the drills off the top of my head, so I'll excuse the rustling. I'll see if I can find. I'll see if I can find some of the special drills for you guys. Without rustling the packaging too much. Okay, so that one there. 5200, that is one of your ABs. Okay, it's got that very shimmery sort of coating on the top of it. It's very bold sort of coating on the top. That is your Aurora Borealis. Okay, that will stand out a fair bit on your canvas and make everything shine. See if I can find that frosted. No, that's not it. I'm not going to spend too long trying to find these for you guys, because otherwise you'll be bored to tears. I don't really want to be driving you away. You're bored out of your mind. No, I can't seem to see any of the fairy dust or the frosted drill. That was the one I was looking for. But I'm not gonna keep you for too long, otherwise you'll be bored up tomorrow. So I'll put this one side, and then we'll come back to the canvas. Okay, so let's shift my chair up, guys. I do apologise for that. But DAC's canvases are always poured glue. You can always roll these back. It won't harm them in any way at all. Tarpaulin does tend to lay flat quite well on its own, but you can just do this to help quicken the process if you like. But you can see on the bottom there it comes with a lifetime warranty. So if you have a problem with your canvas, you've got missing drills, you've run out of drills, that sort of stuff, as long as you're the original purchaser of the kit, you get hold of that email address on the bottom and DAC will help you in the best way possible as soon as they can. You've got your social media details down there along with a coupon code. There's always some form of coupon code knocking around, whether it's on your canvas, on your packing slip. And there's also sneak peekers on YouTube who do unboxings for you guys. Several of those will have coupon codes for you, affiliation codes, that sort of stuff. Okay, then you've got your details down at the bottom there. You've got your pasting area and your details. This also shows that Art by Julia is legally licensed with DAC. So this artist gave her permission for this her artwork to be used to be made into a diamond painting, and she does get compensated for this as well. Okay, and if we go in a little bit closer, you can see how nice and clear those drills are as well. That drill field is. I may be able to show you here as well. You can just about see there that it's a perforated cover as well. And I believe this is patented to DAC as well. It's been out for a little while now. But it helps you section off your canvas a little easier. Especially with a decent sized canvas like this, it doesn't make it seem so overwhelming. Okay, but let's just get to the main juicy bit, shall we? She says, and it rolls up at the top anyway. There is your artwork, where this is Afternoon Tea Art by Julia, and good, you're all in frame. You can see that perfectly. It's got all those nice shades of purples in it. You have the little piglet cushion down at the bottom. You've got the ducks all up on the duck in the fireplace. You've got them up on the shelf. Absolutely adorable. And it's a good size canvas as well. You get a fair amount of colour blocking in this one. I find that the artwork from this artist, Art by Julia, she does do a fair bit of colour blocking, but that just makes the canvas go a bit quicker as well. There is slight wrinkles in there, but I wouldn't worry too much about the wrinkles because they will flatten out as you pull the cover off. It's just where it's been folded up, okay? That is absolutely adorable. Now, as far as I'm aware, this canvas is out of stock at the moment. This artist is a very popular artist. This type of artwork does fly out very quickly. So if you're interested in this canvas, put your email address down below of the artwork and it will tell you when it comes back into stock, okay? So, but this is absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. So what I'm going to do, I will have a quick flick through, see if I can find some of the special drills. Okay, so I've got two ABs, which is the 945 and the 5200. which is a downward arrow and a dot. Okay, the dot is very common with either 3865 or 5200. And the dot is a little bit up here. There's a tiny bit in the duck on the shirt. It looks like a chicken rather than a duck. There's a little tiny bit there. A little tiny bit down at the bottom here. It's more like in the highlight bits you can see. There's not a lot of it. There's a downward arrow as well, which I'm not actually seeing at the minute. Which is probably why I didn't see it in the packaging for the drills either, because there's not a lot of it. Downward arrow. I apologise for the shadowing. It is at this current time like 8:15 in the evening, so it's getting a bit darker, so any form of shadow I do apologise. And there's a little bit up here, so it seems to be in like the little stars on the wall. There's a little bit in the box here, but that is all I'm seeing for that one. Okay, so the muted frosted drills, it's a bow tie. It looks like it's a yellow. The frosted drills is like a matted colour. I suppose it's not shiny. I suppose it's like a matted colour. Can't really see that either, to be honest with you. Again, I do apologise. I may have to let me turn the light on here. That may be a little bit better. May just make things worse with the shadowing, but I do apologise in this case. Fortunately, I can't see much of the bow tie either, to be honest with you. So I don't think there's a massive amount of it either. But unfortunately, I can't see it. Okay, I won't worry about that too much for now. With fairy dusts, you've got like a yellowy green, a pink and a purple. You've got an anchor, an N and a no entry sign. You've got a bit of an anchor up in the hanging basket up here. Got a little bit in here as well. You've got some in the leaves. So it's the anchor is mainly in the leaves of like the potted plants that you see knocking around. A little N is that pink. You see it in a little bit here. Can't see much of that one either, to be honest with you. So it looks like your ABs or your special drawers are only in little bits, knocking around. Then I can't see your no entry sign either, which is your last colour. Oh, so you got your purple, a little bit of the purple up here. Looks like it's in the shadow on the shelf. So the dark purple is like in the shadowing effect. And some of these, it's mostly on this side from your shadowing more than anything. So there's not a lot of your special knocking around. It's only in small points, but this is a canvas that's mainly colour blocking, so it may only need the small bits to sort of pop and whatnot. So, but this is your afternoon tea by Julia, and it's absolutely adorable. Love it. Okay, right, I'm going to get this one packed away and I'll bring the next one out. If you give me 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. This is the second and final kit I've got to show you today. As you can see, again, this one is another square. And this one is longer than the afternoon tea I've just shown you. Okay. And this one is Witch's Tea House by Mrs. ButterDs. There she is. A cute little cat and a cute little broom. Okay, she's 25.6 by 36.2. So she's 65 by 92 centimeters. So she's very much longer. You can see it's a square as well. I forgot to show you on this one, on the other box, but you've also got the square there, which shows you it's a square. The round kits will be a pink box with the round symbols. Okay. I also forgot to show you that on the last one, the afternoon tea as well. The afternoon tea will have the image on the bottom as well. So if you like me, you stack them up so high, you can see what you've got easily without any problems. Also got the details on the side there as well. So you've got 79 colours, 4 ABs, 1 frosted and 4 fairy dust for 96,309 drills. Okay. So I'll see if I can have a look for the frosted drills and the fairy dust in this one. I might have a bit of better luck in finding them. Oh, there we go. I'll try and get into the kit without ruining the box. Don't want to ruin the box. Come here. There we are. You got your same toolkit. So you got your pen, your tray, your baggies. You got your wax, your plate of wax, your clear wax. It's clear wax that's in there. You got your heart-shaped pink wax in there as well, and you got your 7 placer in there as well. Exactly the same as the last one. Then there it is. Then you've got your thank you for your purchase envelope again. And then you also got another treasure quest card as well. This one is another bronze. You can see the border a little bit better on this one. So each colour card will have a different border on it, and it'll have a different pattern on the back as well. It will also tell you what colour it is, because beforehand they never used to tell you, and the bronze and the silver are a bit difficult to distinguish. I had a bit of trouble from time to time when it came to it, so I'm glad that DAC put the colour on it to make it a little easier. But again, you've got all your bits and bobs there as well. And then you got your Witch's Tea House. Your sticker on the back as well. And then you've got all your colours there as well. So, and again, you've got your 1, 2, 3, 4 ABs. You've got your 1 frosted, which is your M. Then your 4 Zs, which is your fairy dust. So there's a lot of pastel colours. Mrs. ButterDs is known for being sort of like a pastel sort of artist. So your pastel blues, pinks, greens, yellows, that sort of thing. Quite a lot of her work is more in the pastel region, more than anything. Over there for a sec. We'll get the cameras out to have a look. We'll have a quick look at the drills as well. And there you go for the drills. You can see that it's very much a pastel sort of colour artist. And I believe that yellow is one of your ABs. So you get a good chunk of them. You can see the sparkly coating on the top of them. They're a bit more in your face, these ABs. I also forgot to show you on the last one as well. You'll always get a sticker with the name on the drills, so you know these belong to Witch's Tea House. It would be the same again for the afternoon tea. So you know that they match up the canvas. So if you split them up, if you split your canvas and your drills up, you'll know which ones go where. That pink there is also one of your ABs as well. It's very much in your face, these ABs, they're sparkly. So you may just be able to see that yellow there. You see, that is your frosted. So you can see how muted it is compared to the drills next to it, okay? That is your frosted drill. That is the one I was struggling to find in the afternoon tea. Let's see if I can find your babies. It's going to be ruffly again, I'm afraid. Right, rocking these up. Always a good fun. I will see if I can find one of your fairy dusts. I'm not sure finding the fairy dust, but that is one of your ABs, that one. I'm not having any luck with the... Apologise for any noise outside. There's people on a main road. There's always people walking by. No, unfortunately I'm not finding any of the fairy dust drills, but the fairy dust drill is like a mica powder that's encased in your drills. Okay, so it's not as in your face, it's not as bright and bold as a AB, but it's still got some form of sparkle in it. Very much excuse the noise inside. I know some people don't like the rustling of bags, drill bags. Keep that out of the way as well. Now, as I said, this one is a little bit longer, so I'm hoping I can get this all in fine. Fingers crossed. There we go. And shoots. There we go. So, yeah, and that is your fairy tea room. I know you can't see much in the way of the face, unfortunately, because of the crinkle in an unfortunate position there. But hopefully that's a little bit better. But tarpaulin does tend to lay flat quite quickly, so hopefully that's a little bit better for you guys. You can see it a bit better. Yeah, you can see it a little bit better. There she is. There is your witch's tea house. So she's got the cute little cat by her feet and the pretty rose bushes on either side. It's a decent size, and it's it looks like it's a bit of a mix between colour block and confetti as well, which is good. So I'm going to do what I did with the last one. I'll have a quick run through the special drills. So the ABs we've got is a pink, a yellow, a green and a white. So a microphone, Saturn, a dot and an E. And I'm seeing the dot here, which is the white. I've got the little E, which is in the flowers on the roses. So you can see it in the roses, all in the roses and the rose bushes. Up here as well. You've got the wand, which is in her apron. The yellow bit on her apron. It's also all in her hair as well. So her hair's going to stand out well. You got the white in the lettering as well. I do apologise if you hear crying as well. They've got the little ones that are still up next door. So I do apologise if you hear any crying in the background. I'm not seeing much in the way of the Saturn. So, because it's a green, I was half expecting it to be in the green. But I'm not seeing it anywhere. I'm not going to worry too much about it, to be honest. But the frosted drill is your pregnancy bump, I suppose, if that makes any sense, which is in the windows, in the yellow of the window here on this side, and it's in the top, in the stained glass window at the top as well. It seems to be mainly focusing on the side of the windows and the highlights of the windows. So then your fairy dust, you've got a orangey red, a mint green, a brownie colour and a pink. So an N, a sunrise, a double squiggle, a double dot, and automatically you've got the double squiggle all in, oh I do apologise, you've got the double squiggle all in these leaves, on these rose bushes. All in the rose bushes here as well. You've got the double dot also in the flowers as well. And it'll be all in the flowers on that side as well. The sunrise, can't really see much of the sunrise to be honest. It's like a minty green colour. Can't see much of that one, unfortunately. Oh, excuse me. Then the N is a capital N. Can't see much of that one either, to be honest with you. I won't spend too long boring you to tears trying to find these. But I can't see a lot of the N, and I can't see a lot of the pregnancy bump as well. They may be around somewhere, but unfortunately I can't see them. But there you have it. That is your witch's tea room. Just straighten her up a bit so you might be able to see her a little bit better. There we go. So this one, she does have a lot more in the way of sparkle to her. There's a fair few in the rose bushes. You've got some in the windows that you can see, so the light coming out the windows. You've got obviously highlighting areas, the white as well. I did also forget to mention as well, so I do apologise. You've got your legend top right, bottom left as well. It goes for all the canvases you get from DAC. It's always two canvases either side, two legends on your canvas. But that is your afternoon tea. I'm getting the words all mixed up today. I'm like, this one is your tea house, your witch's tea house. They're both tea related. That's why I'm getting them mixed up. No, this is your witch's tea house by Mrs. ButterDs. Okay, I'm going to get this one packed away and then I'll bring them both back. I'll see you in 2 secs. Okay guys, this is all I have for you today. So you have your afternoon tea by Art by Julia, and you got your witch's tea house by Mrs. ButterDs. Now I do believe these two are both out of stock, unfortunately. I think they both went relatively quickly on release day. So if you're interested in getting any of these kits, click onto the painting on the site. You should be able to put your email address in to be able to get notified when they come back into stock again. When that will be, I don't know. They tend to be between 3 and 6 months the majority of the time. It does depend as well. But I do hope you enjoyed this unboxing today. I hope I didn't bore you to tears too much. Okay, so I hope you're having a good evening, afternoon, night, morning, wherever you are. Hope you're keeping warm, hope you're keeping cool. And I will let you guys go and I will see you soon. Bye guys.